Welcome to Let's Make People Smile. Let's smile together, my lovelies.
Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. Or if you're new here, hello, my name is Rachel, or some people like to call me Smile. And today, we're gonna be finally talking about something that, well, I should have talked about a long time ago. Manga. It's grown rapidly over these past couple of years, and I've been collecting manga for a good long while now, and since it's the end of June, I actually want to give a couple of recommendations of probably the top 10 LGBT type of mangas that I would recommend. However, it's not going to be like all of the manga that I recommend. I feel like for this, I'm probably going to recommend like more lighthearted stuff and more stuff that I feel like people could get a little bit more into. And trust me, when it comes to LGBT representation, we have come so far from this. So, enough about that. I'm gonna be talking about good stuff. By the way, if you like Julie Romantica, that's fine. I just don't like it at all. Sakai Jahatsukoi, it's fine. But Julie Romantica, no. So let's get started. So let's just grab some manga to talk about on the shelf. Ooh, what do we have here? We found our first pick to talk about today. It is one that I finally got back into, and I feel like some people should check out. This is called How to Relationship. So basically, this is a GL, which means girls love. It's basically a story about these two basically getting together. One of them is more experienced with being into the dating life, even though she has her own struggles with herself and her own sexuality. Meanwhile, she has never dated before, and she's like, oh, there's someone who is just like me, so yeah, we can give this a try. So basically the whole story is about how their relationship works. And the thing I really like about it is that it doesn't really go in the whole typical type, these characters get more close to each other as they do, but there's more complications with their coming to their relationship. One of them's a little bit more experienced while still having a bit of turmoil about their whole personality. Meanwhile, we have this other character who has no idea how these sorts of things really work, trying to get more comfortable with it. I won't go into too many spoilers when it comes to this, but it really kind of defeats your expectations when it comes to these two. The art's adorable. I really do like just the simplicity of it, but it does go really heavy the more that you read the volumes. I've caught up to volume 4, I haven't read volume 5 yet, but the direction they're going, I am really intrigued by it because, the only thing I'll say about it is that people change and sometimes things aren't really how they really are in the beginning of any type of relationship. These characters still struggle with their issues and their sexuality and all that stuff and question themselves and kind of wonder if feeling that way is even okay, which it is. I'm gonna clarify that it is okay to feel that way. And I don't know, I really like the whole step that How to Be Relationship goes towards. And like, the first volume I was like, okay, this seems like this cutesy kind of like slice of life, like girls' love story, but the more that you get into it, the more complicated it kind of gets with these characters. Because when you look at those two, they're very polar opposites, and sometimes you think, oh, opposites attract, but maybe in this case, it's a little bit more difficult. So if you're interested in getting into more GL, then I actually really recommend How to Read Relationship. Like I said, right now there are 5 volumes out in English, and they're being published by Viz, so yeah, more finally good girls love manga, because Lord knows we don't need another citrus around here now, do we? Alright, let's see what else I can grab. Ooh, this is a good one. I know, because I have good taste. So, Square Enix says gay rights. I think her son is gay, which is, I'm not kidding, this is published by Square Enix manga. It's funny because also My Dress Up Darling is too, but that's not about that. So I think Her Son is Gay is kind of basically what you're gonna give with the title. It's basically a mother who is raising her older son, and she's like, is my son gay? Like, literally, that's just the whole premise of it. And she, at first, is just like, oh, maybe she's like really friendly towards this guy he really likes in class, but the more that you read into it, she's like, oh, I think my son actually might be gay. She takes that sort of respect of learning that her son isn't quite ready to tell her that he is perhaps gay. And gosh, just the art style is so adorable. I love it so much. He's written another boys love series before. I'll throw it on screen because I feel like completely forgot what it's about or what it's called, but it's kind of in the same sort of cutesy art style of this, but I really do think that this is my favorite from this mangaka. He did a really good job just like exploring what a mother just like thinks about their child and the things that they grew up with and the puberty thing and like understanding your child and opening her mind to this sort of way of life for her son. And it's just like, oh, it's so precious. Like, she's such a good mom, like MILF of the year. Mom of the year. It's super adorable. There's only 2 volumes out by Square in English, so if you really want a cute sort of slice of life with a mother slowly trying to understand her son and also learn that he possibly might be gay, highly recommend this one, and I cannot wait to read more of this, because I actually have kept my eye on this online for a good while, and I was so excited that it was actually published in English, so yes, please give this a read if you're into that cute stuff. I mean, who isn't into cute stuff? Psychos. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, yeah, blah. Go for Makamura. This is so cute. So basically, the whole premise is this guy, the cover guy, he likes octopuses and he's super gay. And he's specifically gay for his classmate, and it's basically just like really cute, just sort of like slice of life of just him, trying to get his kind of hide his. What's the way to explain it? Like, he doesn't really hide his feelings, but he's just really, really shy. That's what I was meant to say. He's just really shy about it. He's like, oh, gosh, I really want him to like me, but I'm too shy. And, like, he's just, like, the little, like, cheery, like, happy-go-lucky guy. And it's so cute. It's so wholesome. And I highly recommend. They're actually doing a sequel manga to this being published this year, actually, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, it's super cute. They have, like, a lot of times together, like, typical school things together. Also, the art style is just so freaking adorable. It is published by 7 Seas Manga, so yeah, if you want to pick it up. It's really hard to describe this one because, like, it's really, really simple. It's just main character is really awkward about his whole feelings towards the classmate he's crushing on, and it's just a bunch of shenanigans, and it's also very lighthearted. Unlike, I'm not gonna be talking about this one, but it's hilarious and I want to bring it up. It's funny because, yeah, you have to see the contrast between these two. It's really funny. This is something you could read in public. This is not something you can read in public, and don't worry, I'm not talking about this manga today, but this is, in fact, made by the same mangaka, so I could be your angel or I could be your devil. Read this one if you want a nice, cute, wholesome time. Read this one if you want to feel awful. I'm just saying. Both are good. But if you want something lighthearted, I recommend go for Nakamura. And yes, I'm going to point it out, this whole cover was a meme at the time. Like a sort of droll meme. Like I saw a bunch of like ships replaced. It's like, it's like Riku, Sora. Yay! And I'll never stop talking about Kingdom Hearts. That just can't happen. I always have to talk about Kingdom Hearts no matter what. Even if people are annoyed by it. You're on my channel. You're gonna have to hear about Kingdom Hearts, like, every single time I make a video. What else do I want to... Oh, right here. Probably a manga I'm gonna be talking about more extensively in my 2021 mangas in the future video, but I absolutely adore this one so much, and I have so many good things to say about this, but I'll keep it brief because, this video is not meant to be that long anyways. It's giving, like, really quick recommendations. Manly Appetite has by far have been the cutest thing that I've read in so long. It's basically just, like, office romance, which, first of all, my weakness! And secondly, it's just so freaking cute. I love the art style so much. Once again, published by 7 Seas. It's basically a protagonist. He likes to eat, and he likes to cook for him, and they weirdly start having a bond together. He's like, I'll cook for you. He's like, cool. And then, at first he's like, man, he's the cool popular guy. What does he see in me? And things start to blossom and bloom, and just the characters are so charming. The main 2 leads are so charming. Like, every side character is charming. This whole manga series is so charming. And don't fret. If you're afraid of it being a long series, it is only 3 volumes long. All of it is published in English. So all you gotta do is just pick it up and just enjoy the cuteness. Like, absolutely adorable. I love this one so much. It's so good. I love it. It's so cute.
Look how cute they are. Look how cute. It's so adorable.
And also him being large is not a joke. It's just like, whatever. It's just cool. The guy likes D. It's fine. It's all good. It's cute and wholesome. No hate. It's all cute. Everyone's normal. Also, the guy in the back, he kind of looks like something from like, he looks like a dude from like Ace Attorney or something. I don't know. It's cute. I love it. Oh my god, coincidental. It was right next to my appetite all along. Sort of like in the same realm of eating. Weirdly enough, I pair these two sort of together back to back. Our dining table, Mita. Oh, wait, was your name also Mita? Mito. How funny is that? Once again, published by 7 Seas. Seven Seas has a lot of good BL stuff in it, and oh my gosh, this one. Oh, every single time I read this one, I get so emotional, especially at the end of it. So basically, the main lead, he is always eating alone. He doesn't really interact with a lot of people. And then one day, the other guy, his little brother, comes up. He's like, can I try your onigiri? He's like, okay, sure. And he's like, well, that was weird. And the next day, this guy's like, shoot, I'm sorry, my bro did that too. He's like, no, it's cool. And he's like, well, I could actually show you how to make these onigiris. And it's just... it's so cute. And then connection, and then past stuff happens, and it's just, it's so cute. It's a very cute one-off, and oh my gosh, you will just absolutely adore these characters so much. Like the bond that the main three have, it's just so cute. It's like one happy little family, and it's adorable. And like I said, you will get emotional when it comes to the main character's backstory, because it really tugs at your heartstring. And it has that sort of relatability of what people can feel about being sort of like isolated and having that one simple thing mean a lot to you, being, you know, dinner with people that you care about. So if you like wholesomeness, but if you like a little bit of sad, it's really good.
Look how cute the art is. It's so adorable. Look how cute they are.
Oh, they're so cute. Well, let's see, what else do I got? Ooh! Excuse me, Kirby.
Hi!
Kirby is here for Pride as well. Oh my god, this one's really stuck in. See, knowing how much I don't have room on my shelf, this just shows I need another shelf. But it's okay. Another fave one for last year that I will talk more about extensively in the video that I'm gonna do probably next that relates to the manga. Deku Boku Sugar Days. Tokyo Pop. You would not expect. I swear to god, Tokyo Pop, ever since they made a comeback, they've been like, you know, non-stop with these really good boys love manga. This one is so freaking cute. Oh yeah, by the way, for some of these mangas, I totally forgot to mention 18 plus. So this is 18 plus, so anyone over the age of 18, go and read this. It is so freaking adorable. It's just basically these two childhood friends. They're just trying to figure out, you know, what their relationship is in their current state, and it is the most cutest thing. And also we got a tall king right here. We love him. He's so, it's just, look how tall he is. I love it. It kind of breaks the sort of stereotype of like, oh, the one who takes it is the short. It's like, no, first of all, we don't have that mindset anymore. We don't follow the seme and uki thing anymore. Who cares? It's weird if you did. I did when I was like 13, but don't do that now when you're an adult. That's just being creepy. But it's just like, it's just so wholesome and cute. And they have cute flashbacks about each other. And they're like, no, he can't like me. I'm just his childhood friend. And it's just, it's so dorky. I'm like, you two like each other, shut up. But it's so wholesome and cute. And it's so adorable. I also just love the cover of it too. And as well, there was a sequel manga, which is called Deku Boku Bittersweet Days, which is basically talking about how they progress as like moving on to adulthood and like their future together. But yeah, this is the first one if you want to check it out. It's short, it's sweet, and also there's going to be extra content with these two cuties coming out this year, but I don't remember the specific date. I think it should be soon since it's just like short stories with these two and maybe the other characters in it. I'm not 100% sure, but please give this a read. It's adorable. I will talk more extensively about this in my 2021 video, but it's so cute and it's just so, it's so wholesome. It's so cute. Oh, my sparkling water. Not sponsored. Don't you wish you can restart in life? That's what he did. It is Restart After Coming Back Home. This is basically a story about our main protagonist coming back home after he got, I think it was either he got fired or quit. He got fired. Thank you, back of the manga. And he went back home, and then he meets with this very beautiful tall man. And basically they just sort of like have a bond with each other. They just have a nice relaxing time together at his hometown, and they kind of hit it off, and they slowly start to, you know, bring in a lot of backstory to one another, a way for them to understand. And it's just really cute. I can't really go extensively into this one because, like I said, A, it's also really simple, and B, I don't want to give too much when it comes to the plot of it. But first of all, the art's freaking adorable. And secondly, it's just really, I don't know. Some of this is really hard to explain because most of the ones that I recommend for LGBT month, it's just really simple and you just really have to read it for yourself. But just giving it by a glance of it, you can just tell it's really sweet and adorable. And yeah, this one also just has a lot of heart in it too. Like, I don't know. It's just really cute. Also, there was a sequel manga that is called Restart After Growing Hungry. I feel that. This is also published by Seven Seas, so if you want to give it a read, I recommend it. Sorry for some of these, I'm terrible at explaining them, but some of them are just like really simple, like sort of connecting towards each other and, you know, resonating with one another. Because that's what being a love's all about, I think. I don't know. Ooh, we have one that I wanted to talk about for so long, and I finally have a chance to talk about it. I might probably make a more extensive video about this specific one because this one is so, it's just so sweet. And knowing that it's based on a true story, I'm just like, this needs a lot more love and attention. This is Until I Met My Husband. This has also been turned into a novel and also been turned into a movie. So basically this is a true story about Ryosuke Nanasaki. That is his whole, this is a true story, figuring out, you know, if his sexuality should be something that he should, you know, accept. And this is coming from the eyes of someone who lives in Japan, which, as of currently, isn't really open to gay marriage, same-sex marriage. And it's him going through the struggles of trying to, you know, deny it at first. People wouldn't accept him or something, and going through experiences and realizing that it's okay to be like that and knowing that not everyone's going to accept him. It's just this massive roller coaster, but it's all in the eyes of someone who's actually really been through it, and it's illustrated so beautifully in this version. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm not sure how the movie sort of portrayed the whole thing, and hopefully the movie did really well with portraying it, but the manga was just so gorgeous telling the whole entire story of it, and it's some of the things that happened to the people that he knew in his real life is just so upsetting, and it just really shows that some people in society just can't accept things how they should be, which is just people just being naturally in love with another person. And it just really like tugs at your heart. But don't worry, this does have a happy ending, which I'm not gonna say what it is, because it kind of has a semi little twist to it in a sense, but I won't say what it is. But I highly recommend Until I Met My Husband. It is, it's so good. I mean, if you like reading novels, and I guess you can read the novel of it, but this one has pictures, come on. It's illustrated really beautifully too, so don't pass up Yoshi Suzuki's art style. I'm so terrible at pronouncing names today, but yes, go check it out. It is gorgeous, and it's in a really nicely well done way too. I don't know, it looks really nice. The words have textures, that's how you know it's good. We are finally talking about a manga about a transgender protagonist. Boys Run the Riot. So I'm basically up to volume 2. This one's really short too, it's only 4 volumes. I need to get the last 2 volumes that I probably will do a review on this in the future. Published by Kodansha. How do I even pronounce this company's name? Would you believe I graduated college with a degree even? It's a Kodansha. Kodansha? Yes. We're gonna call it that for my sake. So it's basically about our protagonist who identifies as a male. He is trying to be more accepted of himself as a male, and then he actually comes across this kind of like dude bro who enters his class, and he's just like, man, just live your life the way you want to do. Well, actually it comes to the point where the main character's like, I'm just like a guy like you, and he's just like, Cool. And they start running like a fashion line together, and they get more people into their whole fashion line. And it's just a whole story about like accepting your true self and, you know, having the right type of people around you and just going forth your daily life as the person you want to be. It's really well done. I'm surprised nothing has been like adapted out of this yet. This could easily actually work really well as a live action. Now, unpopular belief, I think live action can be good if you choose the right material. And I really do think if this was turned into a live action movie, you can get like an actual transgender male as the lead and, you know, do it respectfully. And I really do like the characters in it. I like the, you know, friendly relationship between these two leads of the characters. And yeah, I don't know, it's really cool. It's really neat. And there's a lot of like conflict about, you know, how should I feel this way about a certain type of person because I am the way who I am. And, you know, you get like weird looks when you mention like, oh, I'm just like the guys, and people don't believe you. It's like, no, you absolutely be the person that you want to be. You always have to be the person that you always can be proud of. And he always knew that he was always meant to be a male, and, you know, throughout the story, he really embraces that, whether people accept him or push him away, and I just really like it. It's really cool. People need to talk about Boys Run on the Riot a lot more. And I need to finish. There's only 2 volumes left. I am so sorry, but it's so freaking good. I mean, like I said before, How to Read Relationship, I got back to it. It was really good, and this is really good too. So please give Boys Run the Riot a go. It's so good. It's really, really good. We're talking about one more manga. What was the last one I was gonna talk about? I should tell you, I'm really good with taste in manga. Some of the times. This is the person who likes, not Chili Romantica. This is the person who likes Hiroju My Hero. I'm sorry. The last manga we're gonna talk about in this video is Tan Dance. Why is nobody talking about Tan Dance? This is also published by that one company that I can't pronounce the name of. If I ever sponsor you, I am so sorry. I'm probably gonna butcher your name if I ever do. This is so good. Nobody talks about this series, and I will be the one who will talk about the series. So basically, these two were rivals and dancing, and then they become sort of dance partners, and then the relationship builds up and ensues. And my god, the art in this is so good. And I remember specifically seeing this for the first time. I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm gonna like this. Like, the side characters are really fun. It's a very diverse cast of side characters because, you know, they're always versing different types of people in different tournaments and stuff, so they're coming from different countries and stuff. It's very diverse. It definitely treats it with respect. And their relationship, it's weirdly complicated, but they also balance each other perfectly. Because throughout the series, they practice dancing with each other since they're now semi-dance partners, and there's like moments in the manga where they're just like, there's sparkles and dazzles, and it's like, wow, we're perfectly in sync with our dancing, and they blush, and they feel things for each other. Oh yeah, by the way, this is also 18 plus, so it's not 18 plus in the beginning. Throughout the series, it gets a little bit more spicy with its content, so do be wary of that. So yeah, one spicy one for the mix. But this one also gets sort of semi-spicy. I don't think really to the extent of, like, say, 10 count. I don't think really any of these things are really recommended. It goes to the extent of 10 counts level of explicit. This one is just so freaking good. It's really, like I said, it's, you know, the whole sort of like competition type of things, different relationships with different types of characters, but the two main leads are so interesting with each other. Like, they balance each other out, they're sassy with each other, they flirt with each other. They're just so much fun. And I never see anyone talk about Ten Dance. Please read Ten Dance. There are 6 volumes out currently in English. I highly recommend it. It is really, really good. So basically that is my quick sort of recommendations for LGBT month. And don't worry, you can read these after LGBT months, because guess what? You buy them, they're permanent, unless you sell them. I know I could have recommended other mangas. I could have, you know, said the obvious, like Given. Of course, Given is a good one. I also have that too. I recommend Given, or Dokusei. I highly recommend that one. There are plenty more series that I could recommend, but I kind of want to put a mix of sort of including different series that maybe you lovelies never heard about. I could have also put Kaisan and, because I know that's a really popular girls' love series, and that's probably my favorite one of the GL category of LGBT content. But yeah, that was basically it. If you lovelies have read any of these mangas that I recommended today, what are your thoughts about them? Or if there's any specific type of LGBT mangas that I should check out, let me know. I know I was recommended one manga called A Wonderful Life by one of my lovelies in my Discord server. I need to check it out. I believe it's only 3 volumes long, but it looks really cute. So, yeah, if you have any other suggestions for other good manga like that isn't Julian Romantica, I would be more delighted to. Or Tyrant of Love. Tyrant of Love was the worst thing. That one was also bad. I don't really like Tyrant of Love either. I don't know, I've become picky over the years. Or maybe I just developed good taste of things. I mean, look at this. I have good taste all around. Don't look at Hero Dream My Hero. You can't even see it. It doesn't even look like I have it. I have Fruit Basket, that's good too. So anyways, yes, there will finally be more content about manga, because my next manga video will be the 2021 long-awaited video that I've been teasing throughout the entirety of this year. I just gotta film it. I gotta have the motivation to film it, because you know how it be nowadays. It's... Things nowadays are a little bit more difficult than they ever have been, so yeah. Sorry if this video is kind of a mess too, trying to describe some of the mangas. Some of them I quite haven't read in a while, but I still recommend them nonetheless. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more that I could have recommended. Trust me, if I were to actually go through my manga collection in a video, it would be over 5 hours long, or longer honestly. So if you want me to go through my whole manga collection in the future, just letting you know that's gonna be a really long video. I digress. I'm stretching this out way too long, so be proud of who you are. I thought the appropriate shirt for Pride would be Kingdom Hearts. Thanks, Canary Witch, for this cool shirt. It's cool. And also, make sure to take care of yourselves. You lovelies are important. And also, here's a little advice. Let's just say for current events that are going on right now. Your body, your choice. See you lovelies next time. Peace.